Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. Get ready with me. Today I don't have a lot of time to do a full makeup look, so I'm gonna do a video showing what I would wear when I don't have a lot of time to do makeup. So let's start first by taking off my traveling glasses and then primer. You'll notice this is a change of pace from my usual routine. I only do my eyes first if I'm wearing eyeshadow. If I'm not, then I do my face first. So I'm going to start with this hydrating primer from Catrice Cosmetics. Squeeze on a dab and then apply. So I apply in little dots around my face and then smear it around and spread it. Spread it evenly around for a nice, even. Alright, that feels better. I love the smell of this primer. It's very refreshing, very aloe vera-ish. Well, it has aloe vera in it. It smells really good. Alright, onto the face. So I've got my e.l.f. Camo CC cream in light 240W. As you can see, this is starting to be used up. Sometimes I encounter an air pocket in this tube and I have to squeeze it like toothpaste to get it out, but we will do that because we don't waste makeup around here. Alright, apply accordingly. So I put a couple dots here and there around my face. And then I used my sponge to blend everything in. Now, though I call these egg-shaped sponges beauty blenders, not all egg-shaped sponges are beauty blenders. This one is an actual branded beauty blender. In my experience, this one holds the product really well for distribution compared to some of the other egg-shaped sponges that I call beauty blenders, much like how you might call tissues a Kleenex or bandages a Band-Aid, or if you're British, vacuum cleaners Hoover. It's like a brand name that becomes the name for the item itself. So I blend, spread, and blend. The instructions say to use 1 to 2 pumps. But I have kind of a big face, so I require an extra pump of product. So I spread it all over, and I go all the way to my hairline. And I blend it up into my hairline a little bit. And now, blend into the neck to remove excess products and create a more natural flow. Alright, next concealer. I'm using this Fair Warm e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in matte finish. This concealer is actually too light for my skin, but it's a good contour concealer, so we ain't gonna waste it. And it provides a little brightening, especially because my foundation is a little bit dark. So this creates some much needed highlight, especially under my eyes. So we apply and smear. Just dab, dab, dab. And I drag it down a little bit to spread the product more evenly under my eyes and into my face. Now we set everything. So the favorite LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Press Powder in Fair. Load up my powder brush here, and then I apply in a stippling motion. So I start up here in my forehead typically. Sometimes I'll start under my eyes. And then just stipple everything. Stipple powder so as to set my foundation. I suppose if you use a primer, you don't have to use liquid foundation like I do. But my CC cream has sunblock in it, SPF. And I live in a hot, sunny climate, so I'm trying to take better care of my skin. Blend into the neck, and now I just brush off the excess. Now onto my face. So, Old Faithful here. NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte in Rosé and Play. Using my blush and bronzer brush here. Load up the brush with some blush and apply. Typically I like to start on the left side of my face because I'm right-handed. And the right side always turns out better than the left side. But my thinking is, my rationale is, if I can start on the opposite side, maybe it won't look so messy, amateurish, and just blend. Next, we've got bronzer for a little quick contouring. So, my Trixie bronzer here in Peace Out Poppy. I love this bronzer so much. I have other bronzers, but this is the one I'm using right now. So I dip some into the palette. Go like this. And apply. And then just blend that sucker out. Next, we're going to move on to eyes. So this is the eyeliner I'm going to use today. It's the MAC Eye Kohl eyeliner in Feline. MAC is not the cheapest brand of cosmetics out there, but they are one of the best quality brands. I used this in a look earlier, and I really like the way the eyeliner applied, so let's apply. Now I typically apply my eyeliners in short strokes. That does not look good at all. But we can fix it. That'll have to do. I'll clean this up in a little bit. Now on to the other eye. Remember, they're sisters, not twins. I've been doing makeup since I was a teenager. I still can't apply eyeliner evenly to save my life. It applies easy, but no matter what kind of eyeliner I use, certainly pencil liners, it always pulls on my eyelid. And that's what causes the line to get messed up. Let me go grab a Q-tip to clean this mess up, and then we will move on. So I have these little pointy Q-tips here. These are very helpful for cleaning up smudging when I don't want to use makeup remover, because then otherwise it's going to mess up the foundation. So, do like an old person turning down the radio to see, and make a comfortable face while smudging out the wing here. Smudging out the wing. use a little bit of residual product on my beauty blender here. Just do a little bit of cleaning up. I don't want to use a whole lot of product. Of course, this is why I usually do my eyes first before I do my face. Precisely because I tend to have to do some cleanup with the eye looks. And then at least try to make an even wing. Just a final touch up. Okay, that's better. That's better. Alright, let's finish up the look. Let's go to brows. So I've got my J-Cat Perfect Duo Brow Pencil in light brown. So I draw my brows on and then blend them out. I know the popular look is to use concealer to cut the brows, but I don't really like the way that looks on me. Should I do a video of myself using concealer to carve out my brows? Let me know in the comments below. I'm open to trying new things, but I tend to stick to a certain way of doing my makeup because this is what looks good on me, even if it's not the most trendy. So I draw on my first brow, and then on to my next brow. And they're crooked. Great. Remember, they're sisters, not twins. That they're drawn on, it's time to blend. So spoolie, and just start blending out the product. Remember, they're sisters, not twins. It's okay if they don't look alike. Note to self, wear a headband when doing makeup. It'll keep the little hairs out of my face. Okay, on to mascara. I'm using here the Tarte Maneater mascara. I love this mascara. Nice short bristles, coats my lashes evenly, and I can get them on the bottom without stabbing myself in the eye. Let's apply mascara. Now this is the travel size mascara for Tarte's Maneater. Travel size, pro tip, travel size is a great way to try something out without spending a ton of money. I really do like the Tarte Maneater mascara, but it's a little pricey. Fortunately, once I go through my other mascaras, figure out which brands I like, those I will keep in short supply. Or not short supply, regular supply. A good mascara can be hard to find. A good affordable mascara can be even harder to find. I mean, Tarte mascara is affordable, but it's a little on the pricey side. It's not the drugstore price point that a lot of mascaras we typically buy are. And if there's one thing that I'm very conscious about when it comes to makeup, it is the price. I'm all about quality for a good price. And now I apply to my bottom lashes. There we go. Wonderful. I hate how this creases. I hate how my makeup creases. Okay, that's better. Alright, on to the lips. So I start first with my lip liner. e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. Color's not stated, but it's bright red. I never tried e.l.f. lip products before. These lip liner pencils have turned out to be a sleeper hit. They go on so smooth and creamy. Normally I use NYX for lip products because they are a good quality and a good value. But this goes on so smooth like butter. Let's apply lip liner. Now I start with my Cupid's bow, so this little dip here in my lip, and then I work my way around. I don't like overdrawing my lips too much because I have thin lips, and if I overdraw too much, it makes me look like I got clown lips, and that will not do. So the point of makeup is to highlight what's already there, so that's exactly what I do. And on to the bottom. I shouldn't talk when doing my lips. Ultimate concentration. Okay, that's better. Now on to the lipsticks. So this is an older lipstick I've had for a while. It's Benny Drama 7 by MAC. MAC lip products are amazing quality. Bought this off the sale page years ago. So here it is. Nice bright red color. And we apply. Goes on smooth, smells great, and it stays. Alright, now let's set this look. So I've got my e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Mist Setting Spray. Let's apply. And we're done. Now, on come the glasses. And now I'm ready to take on the day. So this is the final look. What do you think? Thank you for getting ready with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!